We only... Okay, as I was saying... Lala's photo into the court records. A photo taken at the murder scene. We weren't even 5 minutes in. Or we weren't even 10 minutes in, sorry, and we got a disconnect. I don't know what's going on here. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubts about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Alright. Watch out, things are... Well... I'm just double checking things. In case things do go wary, we at least have a backup. Okay. Was it really only those two that went in? Objection! What are you babbling about? You were there too, were you not? The driver's fine. Alright, why don't you answer that question yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on! We can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the challenge chamber. Were you here? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Was it really a gunshot? No, everything seems to be found in my hand. Ah, could have been just a one-off. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard of this well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And why is the world becoming just a little crueler? I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I could tell you that a gunshot was that. I can tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now, yes, this is where the story heats up. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Montgomery, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Judge is smelling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Well, it seems awfully confident in their testimony. Lola, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when you broke into the room? I was murdered. No, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for stopping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart? You're here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Dude, that shit seems back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those who entered the challenge chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was my FA, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya FA. Exactly. Rats! And I'm trapped like one. Again! Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. But that witch chased us out of the room, so... Witch? She mean Morgan Faye? There was no one else in there, and you know it. The challenge chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the photo screen? Did you check back there? Reckon? Huh? What in the... Given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look around the room once. I'll give myself for a second here. There we go. The wire was over here. Hey, there ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that phone screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Given, I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying things like, Hey! Neither, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Just I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough? It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the challenge chamber. The victim, Dr. Sharon Gray, and the defendant, Maya Faye. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if you think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? I just let this go. Listen, Mr. Wright. You look as if you have something to say. In one more move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Alright. I don't know. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. Nope. Is that it? Is that all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to the court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having salvaged the defense skill, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? Any further questions, I presume? I shouldn't protect Maya. The defense! The defense! Phoenix! Phoenix! You can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad things get. Mia? I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls? Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go! But hi! She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in that challenge chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! Evening, Jason. Hope you're having a good day. And was murdered. What? Lana, on a time like this? Times like this are perfect for slamming up shots. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Yeah? Question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to put an end to to end the cross-examination period. Well, she just was mentioning about you mentioned about Battle Network. I am thinking about it. I just need to think of a way to do it. And specifically for the latter games, if I want to do something. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, and the already— oh! It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. What better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have someplace I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony. Well, heck. What am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the challenge chamber? Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Witness account part 2! When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of our testimony were very vague. I should press on no sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, I'm musing with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. I don't know if this is the case that fully brings it in. No, we can... No, we're still going to question them what we want. So, what does she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you see what happened? Did you happen to see anything else? And perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. Objection! The body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray. Then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of my thing after the challenge? Or maybe... Ah! Foolish fool spreading foolish foolishness just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. 25 in this king overall, 10 on this stream alone. If that were the case, then that would mean that Mafe is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you all done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. Photographer. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah! Mr. Phoenix, right? Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful, but it's not in 5.1. Two, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. At least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Oh, karma! Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence? Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. Arg, I'm so mad that even my throat's clenching up. I better let the judge handle this. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think the pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? Hi! How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Last photo 2 has been answered the correct question. Oh! People notice things yet? Or eyes point? Oh. What's this? What's this picture? This is obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair. What's the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in this picture is not my affair? Alright. We'll roll with it and see where we go. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not my affair. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. Somehow, this other person has snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order? Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the challenge chamber was not my FA. Yeah, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at the Prosecutor von Karma's face. Jeez, smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Mr. von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright on the event My FA during his visit. My FA? But isn't this a totally different person? She looked this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can't. Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss von Karma, a word, if I may. But Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, but I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? I don't care if the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this photo was not Maya? I think I can. Your Honor? Oh, the fire's returning to your eyes, I see. This person within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Then why did you put a... Even night? Alright, this better work. Take that! Please draw attention here. The sleeves? But there isn't anything odd about it. Yeah, I hope you're looking at that. And that's exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Oh, and yes, our opponent prosecutor is using a whip. It's legal in this trial. Miss von Karma, You intend to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright. That should do some major damage to your argument. Don't celebrate yet. Are you talking about the whip or the picture? You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a good look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plaza all over her face again. Ah. She was... According for this version, for the English version, she's from Germany. So, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. 26 is episode 11 in this stream alone. The word fool has been used. What do you mean? What incompetent fools? We don't count the judge. If those fools down at the picnic hadn't missed the bullet hole, we're 12 this stream, 27 overall. I would have gotten a report about it. And I didn't. I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying for her teeth. I know it. I just wait till we get like the other ones. Yeah, just wait till we get the Blackwell. He's a funner. He's a nice guy. A woman knew everything about... A woman knew about everything. The bullhole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francesca von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. You must assign a penalty. I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnawing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Or gumshoe. Right, that was the actual line. That was the actual line. That's a green hype. Okay. Like I said, I've still got the tag and stuff. Okay. I'm just assuming that it's just a kind of endless weapon, I'm assuming. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo... Oh yeah, because this one locals was last night as well. Right, that was it, so... Yeah, right. What was your matches though last night? However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there were none. The judge was confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor? There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. You will see it, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I'll be on the safe side. Music stopped, yeah. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot at the grave was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I feel to see high. Please, enlighten us. Hey, witness! What the heck? Is there any way to get a to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else there, honest. And they're honest. You see, now you really this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all they want to do is cry? Well, if this person isn't... Sorry, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix, right? I'm gonna throw someone burst from one of the else around you. Oh wow, okay, yeah, so you just got... I think you just got a lot of bad matchups. Because throw someone could stun you and really mess you up. Bells, if it's fast enough, could just outbeat you. Megalagus bounces could mess you up, and Warcry's raids. Wow, you got very bad matchups. Yeah, I can't believe that even Mia is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you had enough? Sorry, or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Turn things around? That's right. Mia would say, turn things around and change her perspective. Yeah. Except it's very unfortunate. You got your matchups. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this from... I need to go look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in that room? And what if Maya had already left that room somehow? I could prove that if you're one of these conditions were true... That's right. Let's see what you've come up with. Like I said, I was figuring you just got to force the matches. I think what happened before you force your way into the chamber, the challenge chamber, is I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple. Because there is no explanation. That's why. As I thought, another big waste of this course time. Means you can't just give up like that. But Mia, you think things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm alright, perfect. So of course, my conclusions are also perfect. Alright, Phoenix, calm down. Let's try this one more time. Alright. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proved that there was someone in... I have proved that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Oh yeah, right, yes, price support. It might be the security rookies as well. I'm gonna try this. Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Did you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. Oh, go ahead. Wait, do you prove Proxymon? I think it is the court that should be saying you, Mr. Wright. Ouch. That stung. Alright. No, okay. I had the challenge chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, that one! Oh, wow, nice! Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. 2, 3, 4, 5, you're 12. Yeah, nice one. That's 17 this stream. 32 overall. And Faye was being locked after by her aunt, Morgan Faye. Yeah, that's her thing. Such a chance of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. That's pretty low to begin with. Anyway, let's see some evidence. From the murder up until the arrest, the defendant had left the room. Right? Evidence. Wrong thing. Miss Sark, do you remember this key? Yeah, Francis, would say that a lot. Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the challenge chamber key, right? Before the challenge started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah. That's why we all couldn't get the door open. Key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait! Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous! That means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key this key you see before you. No! Okay, it seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect kiss! How is there a flaw in my perfect kiss? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a kiss. I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Alright, we're on 18 and 33, by the way. I don't care if what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. We'll reconvene tomorrow at 10 AM. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I thought I had no choice. Get going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there should have done that. Nick, I know you're trying real hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that for a person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Right, that is actual trial done, so it'll be only the investigation we have to do. Oh, right, I'm curious what they've done with this one. Because I knew the DS had a way it worked around certain stuff, but we'll see. June 21st, 3:34 PM, Crying Village. Brilliant. Thank you so much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course! But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls? Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. He seems sad. Okay. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised! I had never seen so many people before! Oh! And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Francesca. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Oh, just wait till trials and tribulations. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer. A prosecutor. So her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible! But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Okay, for reference sake, this was... Taking count that this is technically after Rise of the Ashes and Phoenix Coldworth, Edgeworth, the letter saying Miles Edgeworth chose death, so... and Rise of the Ashes was written after this trilogy had been made, so... Just for reference's sake. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is that person Mystic Maya... Sorry. Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Major, she were? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride so fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't say anything. You didn't see anything? Huh? It's speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls? What was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I'm gonna do some percent. So this is a lawyer's sacred treasure? Huh? I feel it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. Sure, was I can't remember which ones. So you like things about spirit channeling too? Kran's writing some screen. Oh, is that what's written on? There's 6 lines to the sacred writing. Cleanse thy soul, open the door to the spiritual realm beyond. Converse with the departed. Pass on thyself's protection. Maintain the spell. Release the spell. So basically, this has nothing to do with the murder. Oh, that's super. What about this key, Pearls? You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where did you find this? Now, where you found this key is very important. So, please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. I've seen this knife before. Really? Where? My kitchen! Oh, that's right. This knife belongs to the face. I'll get and cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Okay, thanks. That's Miss Maya's. I shouldn't have shown her something this violent. Is that blood? It's nothing, really. Just forget you ever sold us, okay? What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like that to a child. Talking about showing her dispatcher might cause severe trauma. Oh, we can't do that. I look up to Miss Maya a lot. She's my role model. She's so smart and pretty and kind and loving. She's always cheerful, never gets sick, isn't picky, and has good sleeping habits. She always wakes up before me and always eats breakfast before me too. And she is such a wonderful person. Okay, I get it. The idea. I really think the word of Maya, doesn't she? Also, my right didn't get to finish that. I knew her for a little while. Miss Mia was your teacher, right? I'm sure she was a great master of lawyers. Master of lawyers? I guess. I mean, it's not exactly a martial art. You should keep training, Mr. Nick. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, that's it. Hello. To tell you the truth, I really want to grow my hair out, just like Mystic Maya. But my mother wouldn't let me. I think your hair and I suit you perfectly. Really? Thank you. Fidget. Oh, what's my mother? She takes really good care of me and loves me very much. She says I'm the pride of the Branch family, but I don't know what that means. Branch family. That concept is probably still too hard for little Pearl. Oh. Ah, that person! I can't let her get away with bullying Mystic Maya like that. I'm going to cast a curse on her. Can spirit mediums really do that? Actually, no, I guess not. I'll have to find something I can do then. And never mind. The woman at the fan family could give Medusa a run for her money. I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Right, she has one of these. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? We don't have the means now to open it. Let's go explore here. June 21st, Fey Manor Meditation Room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. I guess it's already over. Let's check the incinerator. June 21st, Fey Manor, Winding Way. Hey, there's something by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they noticed me. And now they're running at top speed towards me. Hey! Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real swap. So, like, my turn. It's nice to see you too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. I'm not even sure what accent I'm trying to go with, eeny meeny, but we're just rolling with this one. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, like, that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decoration side. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piqued my curiosity. Oh, I missed it. That's right. Pearl says she found this key by the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Oh scrap. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. It's a real old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So time to move on. Also, take a look at this. Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear. No, I'm a lawyer. I think I've actually been this. Like, so is that what you are? Okay, yeah, I don't think we can get any more of her. Is there some sort of legend connected to that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Ami face spirit. I think you can already guess what the drawback is, what the problem with this thing is right now. The urn on the name is different. Ami Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, keep with the program. Everyone knows the lead that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Fae family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? If her urn is really as important as she says, it could be a better clue. Innie, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's... Remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one? Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah. You only introduced Dr. Gray to the Kerrang village. No relation! Sure. Even if you were only acquaintances. Yep. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in an accident, was a nurse at this clinic. Unless it's something or not. I got a new one. So, there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see is a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks? Looks like something's written on it. I am. Huh. Weird. Secret urn. Ami face, spirit sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do with... Sorry, it's got something to do, like, with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Another one? Alright, we have 2 Cyclocks to deal with. Cyclocks? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. June 21st, Spay Manor side room. The bedding is all laid out today too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes. That's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty. But a few folded pieces of channeling costume sits at the bottom. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. I'm still off. I'm so probably gonna skip it though. Oh wait, you're right. Yeah, it's on tomorrow. I'm probably gonna skip it. I don't. Yeah, I just saw it there. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Alright. Let's check the challenge chamber. June 21st, Fae Chamber, Challenge Chamber. Fae Honor Challenge Chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What's she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Couldn't really interact with the futon as much. Yeah. Oh, we tried that futon. Doesn't seem to be the case. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right, prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were looking at, we're just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes! Thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us. You understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. We'll just talk. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lala and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya inside the entire time. I performed the spirit circling technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that's all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So, do the students train here every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However, and I assume both Maya and Pearls went for this training? Mr. Wright! Ah, yes, yes! Wow, she got really scary really fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I mean Mystic Maya, Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really beginning to be a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the monster is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Maya feel a channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. BL6. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Crown Main Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Right. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence after all. And she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. What is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. What do you think of this? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spirit powers are not as strong as you may think. I really am terribly sorry. This has nothing to do with your spiritual power. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It is a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? I think we could talk to Pearl. We can do Pearl's thing now. We might have the means. Like I said, the stream's going quite well now, so. Let's go for a piece of peace. Pearl Solo. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? And I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes! Right. When the murder took place, you were here, right? Take that! You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way. Wow! You got it! So, you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what's next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know what that much? Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. And what was the Pearls doing in the Winding Way? Oh crap, we don't have this evidence! I don't think I have enough evidence yet. We're missing something. It just occurred to me, we're missing a piece of evidence. And it's past, I think it's past the airhead. Actually, now that I think, where is that evidence? Still charming. See, we're missing a piece of evidence. Oh, wait! Wait! There's someone who might know. June 21st, the Detention Center Visitors Room. Hey Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It will all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see, all I do is cause trouble. Listen, I'm gonna ask you something about Pearls. Pearly? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick! You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She never did anything like that, you hear me? Never! She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute! I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You're with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball. It's nothing really special. It's a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the challenge job that day. Her really loved to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, This climbs right into the clothing box. Clothing box? Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big. So once you see, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Clothing box in the side room, huh? I should have talked to Maya first. So how was it today's show? I mean, you were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. There's always such movies there. I'm thinking of Home Steel 6. No, I'm serious. There is an actual Phoenix Wright movie. But there's no signs of a dub being happening. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really? Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy. But let me double check if it was right in that one. There wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Yeah, no, there is a Phoenix Wright movie. There wasn't any... Oh, there was apparently dubbing. Maybe. No, never mind. I think it was subtitles. Oh, I need to go look for it at some point. I thought the Phoenix Wright movie never actually made it release overseas, but apparently it did. Well, did you check behind the folding screen? Huh? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lala said too. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? You said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, Dad, I really You're not the real murderer. You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even channeled the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? Alright. Oh. I can watch it. Yep, it's subbed. I'll need to go look for it and stuff. I just took a quick glance myself. I had a little time there. Okay, I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's. Okay. What am I supposed to do, sis? I can't guess myself. I should. Oh yeah, right. The sick Ami. She's a legendary spirit medium. I like the way that word sounds. Legendary. Ever since I was young, I dreamed of becoming a legend. Well, this murder will make you into a legend, alright. Probably shouldn't say the last fall out loud. So she's Prosecutor von Karma's daughter, huh? Looks like it. Well then. She knows about that person, right? That person? She talking about him? It's alright. We don't need to talk about that right now. Alright. Oh, Pearl Scott, June 21st, Crying Village. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait! Please, Lala! She ran off into the manor. June 21st, Fae Manor Meditation Room. Lala! Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. Relays on me and they'll turn to dust. Let's deal with Pearl. Earthhead. Right. I'll deal with Earthhead. Oh hey, look, a ball! June 21st, Fae Manor Side Room. I'm pretty sure I saw a lot of runs in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. It's Pearl's ball! Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball, Pearl's favorite toy! She was playing with this at the time of the murder scenes. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What are you doing in there? What are you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in the clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this clothing box out of the records? There's a hole that looked like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. It's the clothing box where Pearl keeps her ball. I thought I felt my soul go for a sack when Lala jumped out of me. It's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. June 21st, Fae Manor Meditation Room. Oh, Mr. Nick! That person ran by here just now. What person? You know, that person with the fluffy cotton candy hair? Ah, she means Lala. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you, going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. So innocent. Alright. Yep. Wait, hold on. Alright. Okay, Pearl. Okay, we're going for all that. The eye will get us back to where we were. What was this? And what was Pearl? What was it Pearl was doing in the windy way? You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right! How did you know? One down, one to go. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing my ball. And then... something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean, something? No, nothing's happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened.
Take that!
This urn. It's a Philly's treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the crying technique is still in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Bro, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? Ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell me that urn's been broken? Because in this game, you can present person. Who started the crying channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Ame. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. I made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the windy way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a Philly's treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together, and no one would notice. Yes. I found some glue and brought to the hallway, and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean Winding Way? Yes. The challenge had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So, how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things. When it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. That's around when Lon and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I panicked. I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Whew. Take your urn. Broke my pearl right before the murder. Under repair in the hallway until police came. Sure. Okay. June 21st, Korean Village. Whew, I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. Eh, eh. On this eeny meeny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister! Why is it that the spirit... Sorry, how is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just so happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turned out to be Amy's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Amy. But where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it! You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah! Hola! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear. Although I couldn't understand the word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful for you for chasing this large someone around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is... Sorry. Whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm real dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt my eye really badly, Lola. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. Well, I guess I can. You did help my eye too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness. I'm still... What? But no, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, not a heart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks? Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Well, that's not taking money. Now I know this one is an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lala? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eeny Meeny? Well, there ain't anyone else could be, right? That granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So, Lala suspects Eeny. Which means she might have already found out some info about our mysterious Eeny. Percent this. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, that Eeny Meeny, right? That's Eeny Meeny, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you knew anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister. She's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back to the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard as much. I also heard that Eeny was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Current Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Speaking of Eeny, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I for free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Arg. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds. No. I mean, look, don't blame this one on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I go check out this Holly clinic. June 21st, Holly Clinic reception. So, this is where Ian was hospitalized. Yes. Are you here to visit the patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Holly. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the doctor himself. Yes, what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Eeny Meeny. It's Amy. It's me. It's Eeny Meeny. Yes! Oh, her! It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, let's back to your room review. Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh with an old man like me. If you start that Sweetums thing with me, and you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their bosses. Good night, be a good boy and get the doctor's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, me. Who in the world are you? I'm Dr. Holly. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yes. Doctory clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes. What's I look for? Yes. There's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. So what do you know about Miss Eeny Meeny? Now you're talking! Yes, that girl. She was transferred from the general hospital. Okay, from the general hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad, really bad. So what kind of was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something... No, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in those TV shows, right? You've seen them, right? Yes. I'm never going to get him the unspoken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something I can show this old coot. So, this is the feeling of times where this actually worked. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence is the answer. Yes. The trial is tomorrow. I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? I'm with half a fries slice rin nude on. Yeah, what do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See? I'm like this place's walking Dictionpedia. I mean, walking encyclopedia. Yeah, that! And my specialty is in young, silk smooth honey patients. There's nothing I would know about them. I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eeny Meeny, right? Little Miss Eeny Meeny? That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially, very well. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Meeny. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the General Hospital. That was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see, yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. Huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary. Yes, cars. Yes. Cars? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep. That's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Do I even ask what's wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Eeny's operation? Yes, Miss Eeny's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burnt like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was hiding. They put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So, see, I got her picture as a way to remember. Yes. More like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure, my treasure. Precious! What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burnt up along with the car. Yes. License photo added to the court records. Eny's photo of her driver's license, Dr. Holly's treasure possession. Yeah. So, you looked up information on Eny's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes. I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max. I bet I could learn about how to stay on the leaf from this guy. Ah, here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eny was in the passenger seat. Passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eny fought with the door and finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all about the details in the article. Yes. Newspaper clipping 2 updated in the court record. New clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Eny had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes, so how was I? I was real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well then. I bet I'd be getting back to my room then. Yeah, Miss Minnie, I say hi, okay? Yes. It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Ah! Okay, it's definitely time to leave. We're bailing now. June 21st, Crime Village. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things. I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? I heard Morgan called the police. She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. Fill out newspaper clipping too. Alright, hallway of nightmares. May 24th, late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center of the fight. One of the women was not able to escape a flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigations has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. This Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and got out. I don't like remember anything else. After lurking in the shadows. If Miss Eeny Meeny is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Minnie Minnie. Minnie Minnie was the nurse at Gray's surgical clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a coincidence? Nope. I do nothing with that. But honestly, I tell ya, that granny sure got her boomers in her knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always sounds so small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it turned into. A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Huh? Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I've been busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat. Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that's really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? Do you know where Inini is, Lola? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So I heard the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bad is Missy Faye's older sister. Oh. They said the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, I had said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny lost to her younger sister, Misty. See. This Mia and the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would happen? Sorry, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Mia's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Alright, let's talk to the airhead. June 21st, Faye Manor, Winding Way. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Okay, everything else is the same.
Take that!
Let's go again. Well, let's go again. First time. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident. Actually. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Grey guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. You just ask, whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Oh crap. Oh wow. So like, a person had a car accident too? You can't tell me you know. Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance teacher like you. Right, alright, I get it. Okay then, let's see if you know about this person's accident.
Take that!
Wrong person. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? I know it's... Oh, yeah, right.
Take that!
It was that. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait! What now? That's not me! Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name's Eeny Meeny. Is like, pretty common. In the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Minnie. Maybe Minnie isn't here too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, what, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
Take that!
This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So, that was a certain patient. There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As I went through to your other stay, he stole this. I have to say, this fool looks like you. That creepy fake director! That's one thing. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And the woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died answer could be... Nice, this.
Take that!
I believe it was your sister. Minnie. Minnie? You're riding in your sister's car when she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. All right. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed from my purse and escaped through the passenger side door. And your sister? I couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. Couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give me a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me, Ashley. I say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Let's head back to the detention center. Let's get a lot of information. June 21st, Crime Village. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Oh! Hey! Come on, pal. Okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear. It is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please! Let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol. Detective! You're not upset me further. That's the second time you were going to show off that pistol. Please, detective, stop showing off your pistol. Oh, sorry. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow! Mother. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about missing Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Missing Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, missing Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Ugh. Ugh. Prop. June 21st, Spring Cool Office. This kiss has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Hopefully Maya should be by my top... having Maya should be my top priority now. We'll insult the Lobix soon. June 21st, 6:38 PM, Detention Center Visitor Room. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. Think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Mia is found guilty or innocent. If memory serves, Mia had a few psych locks on her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Mia? Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean? There it is. Why? Do you think so? It's really trying times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a ball of wits against Mia. Oh. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around the front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if you can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate for her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. I think I got that wrong. To this day, her soul is still sealed inside in the Quran sacred urn. It usually sits in Windy Way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright. I'd rather end this with full gauge. But thankfully I realized that the gauge carries over between investigation and trial, so we'll need to do this right. The murderer. As long as we don't lose half, we're fine. Oh, as long as we don't lose over half. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. But no. I think you're trying to protect this person. Phoenix, don't let me down like this. I'm sorry. My last life is on the line. Concentrate harder. And it's especially strict today. So, have you got your thoughts? Where's... Oh, right there. Morgan Faye, of course. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside of everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt. The proof is this piece of cloth. It's this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Windy Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean, it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed their clothes. Changed their clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood. And do you know whose blood this is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Well, the key, right. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber? Huh. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Something changed her, or someone changed her into a different set of clothes. And then burnt the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. And there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. Exactly. Well, we're almost 2 down, 1 to go. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those 2 pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah. She was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder that Ray, who or what does she need? Wait, no, really. No idea, just throwing things out. And you were so close to Phoenix. Yeah. There's no way Anne could have done it by herself. So, think logically, where does that leave you? Should be easy for you to figure out. So, if Morgan couldn't have done it herself, then... Come on, Phoenix, think!
Take that!
Alright. Eeny, meeny. Eeny, miny. Okay. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny were in cahoots! And we did it above half, so we should have the gauge, full gauge back. Yep. Something's been bothering me all this time. Crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person would have to know a lot about Bay Manor and the village itself to do this. And Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for what Sorry, for sure that she was cooperating with Ini. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Who's mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Maya, Misty's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. And actually, that will be where we'll wrap up because we can actually do the trial. We'll do the trial Wednesday. Right. Yeah, that'll be it. So, from what I remember, this is going to be the last part of this episode, and then I am dreading after this. On the stream after this, I'll explain more about when we get there. But I'm going to wrap up from here. I hope it's a good day this week. We'll be back on this Wednesday, and we'll finish up Reunion Turnabout. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, sorry. Hope you all have a good day and a good week.